Hi, welcome. Simon here, and I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to replace a rear speaker or the front speaker on an iPhone 10. So if you have a phone call conversation and you're having a hard time hearing the other caller through the rear speaker or the front, then more likely it could be the front speaker has water damage or something happened to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Go ahead and turn off the phone. I'm going to use a Pry Tool to remove the two screws here at the bottom. Once you have removed the two screws, go ahead and get yourself the metal prying tool. I'm going to stick it in between the phone and the glass. Right about this much. As you can see, I do not stick all the way in because I do not want to damage the internal part of the phone. So what I'm doing right now is just running across the phone up and down to cut the water seal adhesive. This adhesive here prevents the water from getting in as well as the dust. So once you have cut the adhesive, you want to flip the phone to your right and it opens up this way. Holding it at 90-degree angle, the next step is to get myself the Y screwdriver or the Try screwdriver. So it's pretty much a Y-shaped screwdriver here. Let's remove the very bottom screw here. The next. The third screw is a lot longer. Make sure you keep that in mind. The fourth screw. There should be a fifth screw right there, but there's a missing screw here. It is on the very top at this level. Okay, once you have removed 5 screws, go ahead and remove this bracket here. We need to remove the bracket and go ahead and disconnect the battery, which is this one here, the third from the bottom. They're just like Lego, so I'm using a plastic prying tool. Stick it underneath and pry it open. Disconnect the screen, flex cable, and the digitizer. And I'm going to disconnect this cable right there. That is for the front speaker or the proximity sensor. Alright, once you have disconnected all that, the next step is to remove the rear speaker. I'm using a Y screwdriver. Once you have removed the 3 screws, go ahead and gently remove it. Kind of tuck it underneath, so the bracket is holding onto the front speaker as well as a little bit of adhesive, so you might want to wiggle a little bit in order to get all the way removed. Once you have removed that, the next step is to install this back together. So the way it looks like, it flip it on this side, so you might want to do the same, meaning that the speaker is going to flip it on that side. Am I right? This way. And this thing go this way, this thing go that way. I believe that's how it's supposed to be folded in. You still need to fold some of the cable, position it so that you can fold it in. Okay, so it goes in there, and then this one here goes on top of the speaker bracket, and then this one here goes in there. Press it tight. Now have the screw go back in. There are 3 screws in total. The one on the top right corner has a little metal piece that you might want to save it and transfer back in. So I'm going to use that on the last. Okay, so the top right corner has this little piece of the metal. So you might want to make sure you have that in the right position. The screw has to go in between that hole. And then screwed it in. Okay. This can be a bit of a challenge, but take your time. Okay, once you have that installed, let's go ahead and start putting them back together. So this one here needs a little fold. It fold backwards and fold down. So fold backwards, right? And then the connector is going to fold down. That's how you can put it in. Okay, so we're going to put the cable back in. They're just like Lego. Once you have them in a position and you just press it down, do not force the cable to go in. You just have to make sure the alignment is correct and just press it in. It takes little to no effort. It takes little to no effort to get the flex cable to go back in. Okay, so once everything is in, make sure the bracket is back on top and have all your screws to go back into the phone. Remember, the third screw is a lot longer compared to the rest of other screws, and you have 5 screws total. For my case, I have missing 1 screw on the very top, but you should have 5 all in total. Now to close it in, what you need to do is make sure you align the top first. Okay, so tug it in and then press it on the side, crunch it down, and go ahead and turn on the phone. Do not forget the 2 screws here at the very bottom. While the phone is powering up, you can go ahead and put the two screws back in. So that should be it. If you have any question, comment down below. And if you're not sure where to buy the replacement proximity sensor or the ear speaker in the front, please check the link down description below. I will direct you to either Amazon or eBay to find the replacement part. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.